That hello everyone. We'll be doing even more Great Ace Attorney this Friday today with Avarice Verona, Adamine Exo, Alexandria Oswald, and Royal Kato. Wait, why are you bonking me? Verona? Well, you know what that deserves.
Get away from me.
Wait, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna get like fresh pictures, alright? The most perfect, most kissable butt.
Oh Lord.
But also welcome squad. Hope you're also having a good evening so far. Also hope it's treating you well as well. And also hello Battle Cruiser. Hope you're having a good morning or daytime. Also hope it's treating you well as well. Joining us as we're once again. I'm gonna be continuing some Great Ace Attorney. And also hello as well Airlocker. And yeah. And Shell Shock. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a genre jump, I think. I don't know if you've been for any of our visual novels, but we do visual novels on Friday. Also, I guess a heads up. For anyone that doesn't know, I will again be on break from March 19th to 29th. It'll be a 10-day break, but afterwards I'll be resuming our normal schedule. That will also mean that we'll probably be taking a 2-week break off of Great Ace Attorney as well. So this will be the last one just for 2 weeks. Other than that, recapping on what we've done last time. For this case, I believe we're going to finally end the first case of the second game of Great Ace Attorney for sure this time.
She has said this for weeks.
What?
For months even.
Nah, it'll be this time for sure. Why
We're still here.
And we're still here. I'm trapped here. I'm suffocating in this case.
All right, we'll surely get our best friend off. All right.
One more week.
Oh God.
Okay, we've been so the case is we're trying to get our best friend off the hook.
The last time we did this, he died.
They can only kill. They can only kill so many tutorial best friends. All right, she hasn't even
killed them all.
What? I gotta reset my phone for redeem. Oh shit. Neil? Anyways, what else happened? Right, we're trying to get our best friend off. We are now, I think, at the last phase of this case. Potentially the last 5 to 10, 20, 15 minutes. Surely the last 15 minutes of the current case, and then we'll be getting case 2.
If we're lucky, we'll be done before it's game.
Oh yes, and another thing to keep up also to note is we will be ending today's stream a little earlier just because I have to do a little bit of a late night drive. So we'll be ending in 10 p.m. PST. That'll be roughly 2.5 hours. Yeah.
And it will take all of that time for us to get through this case.
No, all right. Well, we got this in 30 minutes, surely.
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 Like we've never said that before.
Yeah, I certainly don't remember at all.
I believe Lyra. She's trustworthy.
See? Kato believes me.
You know, I want to believe you, partner, but
like
oh my
Austin.
Lord.
What?
Blind faith.
What? No, it's
What?
faith well placed.
I don't
alright?
believe in her kissing her dog's ass. That ain't blind faith.
False. Hold on. You agreed to that.
Wait, I remember.
What did I agree?
For the cornbread?
Bagel.
Oh,
Let's have
to
another
sabotage
restaurant
her.
later.
That's
To
What you
sabotage
did to
her
cornbread was an
moldy bread.
injustice.
Squad is
agree.
what I missed.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
you missed a
We
lot.
haven't talked
but,
enough. We haven't talked enough about what you did dirty to the cornbread. That's ridiculous. It's
Wait,
horrible.
no,
All right.
yeah.
Hey, listen, we're not gonna have a stream if we go back to this cornbread. I think.
You
I
missed
think last time was
that.
30
Everyone
minutes.
having to admit they wanted to kiss my dogs, but except for Abris. Abris is the only one I haven't got anything on yet.
Cornbread debacle.
You
was
act
one
like I
point.
wouldn't admit to anything that you got on me anyway.
Wait, all right, wait, I forgot. I didn't hear that. What?
I said you act like I wouldn't admit to any sussy things you got on me anyway.
That's true.
That's how you trap them.
Nah, all right. You know, whenever someone feels like they want to apologize for something that's not actually their fault, I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking take that. You can apologize by kissing my dog's butt, even though you didn't do anything. But anyways, what else? But the bus kissing corners. I don't know. Hey, you guys all are mildly sus. All right. So, did we want to start off with this line?
Oh yeah, we didn't read it.
All right.
We just like we're gonna stop here. I'm like, okay, all right.
We gotta run.
So what? We gotta run. We're running.
We were running at the time. At the time, we were fleeing.
That means at least sus.
That's true. So what if the ink of my pen runs dry? So what if my pencil snaps?
What the fuck?
Oh my lord.
I can always claw my way back into the game. I have
He's
plenty in
gonna kill us.
reserve.
Also, welcome,
I'm
welcome, Flau.
Wolverine.
Damn.
Okay, Wolverine with the pencil. Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, he threw him. He's killed us all.
Where's
He's
the,
killed us all.
where'd he throw it? Where'd it go?
They better not
Oh,
hit
You
my
claim I
head.
sucked the poison out of my pen? That's wild speculation, nothing more.
Homie, what type
Villain
of Chanibio
speech. Vil-
shit is this?
Villain speech time. Go, go.
You better not have hit the only strand of hair I have left.
If you thought you could bring down if you thought you could bring down a fine, upstanding citizen with a trick like that, think again.
It looks as though he's going to take one final decisive blow to finish this matter.
So welcome, welcome, Logie. Oh, what's the joint for? Well, if you have any extracurricular voices, but I hope you're having a good evening as well, Logie. Hope it's also treating you well as well.
As I see it, the situation is now very simple. It rests upon whether or not this witness did indeed steal the poison on the day in question.
Huh?
And therefore, it all depends upon whether or not the defense can prove that he did with evidence.
Oh, we got plenty of joiners. You know what we can make this a queue for?
Not kissing your dog's ass, hopefully.
Oh, never mind then.
Joining for.
Never mind.
Dang, that's what she wanted, us to kiss her dog's ass.
I left the queue. We're not.
We left the queue!
You don't notice anyone gets to kiss my dog's ass.
We are always being manipulated into kissing her dog's ass.
I'm trying to share
Trying to
good
manipulate this fine, upstanding man here. I refuse. You got no evidence on me. Ha! No such evidence could possibly exist. I kind of just said that, actually.
Many memos, son. This is how our modern justice system works.
That's his line.
What do you mean?
No, just in general.
In the courtroom, evidence is everything. Something you would do well to remember. Because we are all well past the point of speculation at this stage, I assure you.
Huh?
Very. Very well then. I call upon the defense to present the aforementioned evidence.
Wait, you know who didn't leave the queue? Well, didn't leave the queue. Alright, I knew it. Well, this is why you're the coolest dragon.
No! Fell. Fell, you
What did he do?
This is it then. This will be the final piece in the puzzle.
We're finally ending it.
Mm-hmm.
It's already been like 5 minutes, by the way. So just
Oh,
as
shit.
a heads up.
I said 30. I adjusted 30 minutes. Let's
Oh,
get
we'll
through.
see. We'll see.
Yeah, surely. The defense can prove by means of this item that it was a witness's pen that was used to steal the poison. I mean, this is his pen, but I thought we
No,
presented this
no.
earlier, but I'm gonna say
Maybe now is the chance to use the reagent. I don't know.
maybe. Let's see.
It'll be either the pen or the reagent.
The defense can be proved by that it was the witness's pen that was. Oh, that is a good point. Oh shit, this is a good point. Oh wow, it really is that.
Counsel, what is that bottle?
This bottle contains a unique chemical reagent that can identify the poison in question.
You peeked again. Yes, that poison is an entirely new synthesis of alkaloids developed by my colleagues and I. It would be impossible to detect traces of it by any other method.
Or, from another perspective, it's pronounced reagent? Oh, I did not know
Yeah.
that. Okay, I appreciate the elaboration.
Regent would be more of like the person who sits, who attends the throne or whatever, without the king.
Oh. This
That's
whole
me. I'm
time,
the regent.
I had that
Tyrant.
wrong for a while.
No.
Simply with this chemical reagent, anybody at all could check for traces of the poison.
A reagent? What?
1 drop of the contents of this bottle on the tip of your fountain pen, Many Memo-san, is all it will take to solve this case beyond all reasonable doubt.
Uh,
Squad's asking Lyra, how do you say harem? It's harem, right?
Harem?
What?
Harem?
Are
Harem.
you talking about harem? Hold on. What's the one? Let me see.
Oh, it's harem. Okay. Well, I got that wrong too. I don't know. To be
No.
fair, I don't.
Yeah, the
You
harem.
can't.
He's gonna attack us again!
I won't.
Your crimes are bad enough, but at least know when to admit defeat.
Your Excellency, the defense requests permission to carry out the test on the fountain pen at once.
Uh,
Guys, I think he needs to poop.
Oh god, he's
What the
sweating!
You son of a bitch!
Oh.
This isn't my fault. The Empire drove me to do this. This is a high civilized nation. My following is foreign affairs. You took Kabarbs, and this is a battlefield that I will miss. My righteousness is here. Many Momo!
Tosato, with me.
I'm there.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Lost his ass!
Did I do it right?
Susato.
That was a Tosato takedown, wasn't it?
Oh no. Not
Exposed.
quite. That was a Ryutaro takedown. No, we took it back. We're not exposed.
You're Ryutaro!
Silly us.
Completely
The
different.
friend literally gets sent to jail because of this.
The instant the first drop of the reagent touched the nib of the fountain pen, it was clear to everyone present.
That he was not guilty! Oh my god!
When I saw it there in the lab, the poison, the devil got hold of me. And I decided to do it on a whim.
The devil made me do it.
It is the devil of our country. I excused
Ew.
myself and emptied all the ink in the sink of the bathroom, washing the reservoir out carefully.
And then you waited for an opportunity to suck up some of the poison, didn't you? Alright, I'm glad I wasn't the only one, Squad. Into your fountain pen.
Yeah, that's right.
Answer me one thing, Many Memo-san. Why did you steal it? For what purpose?
I'm pretty sure I've told you this the whole time. It's obvious. To find out what it was made of and expose it in an article. I mean, it was a secret project after all. Too juicy for a journal like me to pass up.
I thought he wanted to kill her because...
I think he didn't plan it out that far ahead. I think it just happened
Uh.
then. Oh yeah, I guess now you're gonna ask. Your character's gonna ask.
Actually, what I think happened, I think he poked it through to make the hole for the to peek,
Huh.
and it
That-
stabbed her with it a
But he
little
also
bit.
had
It
a-
doesn't
yeah.
need much.
But it didn't sound like it was an accident.
I think, true.
This one will be Kato.
Then why did the English woman end up dead?
I killed her. It's our country's fault. I went into the hut intending to quiz her on the situation. That's all. As a reporter. A known killer. Enjoying full freedom. Evading justice by leaving the country. I told her what I thought about it. And she just laughed in my face. That wench.
Oh, Kato's turn to laugh in his face.
Give me a second, hold up.
Gotta give your big your best.
she's
what,
preparing.
the best
She's
laugh
gr-
or whatever.
She's grabbing her baguette right now.
Perfect.
Trash! Oh, what's this? A Far Eastern caveman? Papa. Hold on.
All the momentum is gone. Purporting.
There's lots of peas in here.
There is a lot of people.
Reporting. It's
Yeah.
like
Far-
purpose.
Oh, it's like reporting, but with a P. Purporting.
Oh.
Purpose. It's reporting with a purpose.
A Far Eastern caveman purporting to practice journalism? Really? You must learn the difference between reporting and listening at doorways, you ignorant plebeian!
What? What did you call me?
I called you a pleb! Get the hell out of here!
You English bitch.
This country, with its pretensions to a justice system, to a free press, it's really depressing. You see our superior ways in the West, yet you lack the mental capacity to emulate them. Get out of here, you fucking pleb! Get out! Crawl back into the cave you came from!
Jesus.
I
Damn,
always
she's
get the
fucking
really-
savage.
I always
And it was
get the
in that
really
moment.
fucked up
It's in that moment
And
I
that's
decided
when
to poison her ass.
yeah, exactly. That's when I remembered.
I hated that
Uh,
bitch.
I'll have the last laugh because of the deadly poison that I happen to have in the pen the entire time.
I'm over here like, oh, and then just die. Mid-laugh.
What a terrible tale.
In my head, I knew I should get out of there as quickly as possible, but I couldn't. I couldn't let her get away with what she'd done, when clearly she had no remorse at all.
Also, hello, Austin, who says, hope your days are going well, and also does a care package so everyone stretch and hydrate. But also, hello, Austin, hope your day's going well as well. I don't know.
Howdy.
Catching us for another collab today.
Hi, Austin.
Hello, Austin.
Yeah, hello. As we're finally
Hello,
gonna finish this
Daniel.
case within 30 minutes.
We are at what, 15 already?
This
Yeah.
isn't Geico.
This is
I suppose it was my Giorno spirit getting all fired up.
Now his Giorno spirit is deflated, like Kazuma.
Mhm.
Ah.
Also, hello, darkness. Also, hope you're having a good evening or daytime as well. Also, hope it's treating you good. Thank you for the head pat too. That's appreciate it. I'd like to ask you something.
You keep asking me things. What?
I'm listening, but I'm getting ice for my water.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll-
You often talk about justice, but surely, as a journalist, you could have used other means to deliver the justice you sought.
What do you know? There's no justice in the press.
Sorry?
After that trial 9 months ago, I kept digging and digging and digging to find out what happened in that courtroom.
This is Minecraft, bro.
Listen, I had to place the blocks. All the pieces just kept going. I made
All
a
these
tea
squares
and it
make a
didn't turn
circle.
into anything that I wanted. And then finally I discovered the truth. It was Jack Black the whole time.
All right, they have the movie coming.
It was, yeah, it's coming out on my birthday. It's
Oh,
weird.
no.
Ooh, are you gonna
Wait, you
watch
gonna
it? on
watch it for your birthday?
Good question.
Ada,
Yes.
Hey, yo.
are you gonna make me watch it on my birthday?
If you wanna.
That's not, oh no. The implication in her voice hurts me.
Right.
Hey,
I
you
think- I
like-
think-
It's
You,
like,
you like movie theater popcorn, right?
yeah.
I'm
Ooh,
getting
try-
bribed.
Try sticking in like white cheddar powder for the popcorn if you ever tried that or like that.
White
Oh, so
cheddar
easy.
powder?
Yeah, they have
and
little white cheddar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They used to
But,
do
like-
that at the theaters over here, but they don't do it anymore, so I have to sneak it
Yeah,
in.
you can buy the pouches here.
Ah.
Neat.
I like
Yeah,
I
they
like the
usually have
butter.
other ones.
I'm very more
got the
of a
Cajun ones,
savory
too.
person.
Okay.
Oh,
We can also mix them.
Cajun? Oh, hold
they have
on.
the
Now I
Cajun
gotta look that
powder.
up.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
you know
Cajun
what?
popcorn
Yeah.
powder.
Weird.
It's like put it in a bag, you shake it. Yeah, it's just flakes.
We can get
That would
like
be hard to
a.
do at the movie theater, though. I think.
What I do is like I get those giant things and then the giant bucket, and then if you like just keep tapping it on the side, eventually the powder kind of falls without having to like do a full mix.
You just eat the top layer and then put it
That
in,
too.
and then the rest of it's good. You know,
Mm-hmm. I do the too.
it
We
was
gotta
a
bring in
cover up.
something to-
That's what it was.
Uh,
He covered it up all with cheese sauce.
Ah, that sounds delicious. But what do you mean?
Oh, I love that popcorn white cheddar powder. That shit's bomb.
Yeah, man, I was like, I kind of missed that. I'm tempted to crack on my diet for that.
I mean, popcorn's not like bad for you or anything necessarily. I don't
Empty
feel like.
carbs.
Live a little.
No,
Well,
I
just a
need,
little.
I'll live even more once I have my fucking 6-pack.
Oh my lord.
And then she has one piece of popcorn and ruins it all.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
A
think.
crumb of popcorn.
I don't think that's how it works.
it's Jover.
Mhm. The diet will never work out, all right? I'm gonna do this like eyes, all right? No matter what people tell me, I'm on the right side of justice.
Yeah, because all you have to do is just prove us wrong. That's it. It's how that works. It's
True.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's anything like these court cases,
No.
True.
True.
I would remind you of your position, witness. Be careful of what you say.
It's literally the same thing. I'm going to jail either way. So come on. Doesn't it strike you as strange? We're suddenly not allowed to convict a foreign national? Consular jurisdiction should never have come into it. And yet that puffed up Englishwoman was going to sail away into the sunset, a free woman.
You bet your sweet ass I was.
No, the fuck you weren't. Not after I got to deal with you. The only possible explanation is that behind the scenes, some deal had gone down between Britain and Japan.
What sort of deal?
I've done my research. I took up all the dirt. It was all ready to be published, too. But you know what happened? The editor just tore the article up.
he came under pressure from the government. You mean?
No shit. If our government is going to let criminals walk free, if they're going to crush the free press, then what choice do I have but to see that justice is done myself?
Oh god, he's got weapons again.
Let's not forget, Many Memo-san.
You know,
Oh, I
They
did
present-
forget. It's written in this notebook.
they present a good point here. It's
Uh-huh.
kind of messed up that like we can convict her in Japan. She definitely did it. She's a criminal, and she gets to go away scot free. But when we see the reverse happen, and we've got Soseki over in England, he is a foreign, national person. Maybe I don't know if he was
Mhm.
Brett, but like he goes to prison, and they're like, "We're gonna kill him."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess in this case, yeah, the press guy does have a little bit of a point here. Except for I guess murdering outside. Oh yeah, trying to take justice in his own hand.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
committed murder yourself, and you tried to lay the blame at the defendant's door. I'm sorry, but you're no better than Giselle Brett.
Jezebel Brett.
The
What?
hell was that too? The truth is, you have no right to talk about justice at all.
I guess.
Well,
Unless.
Bang.
Bang.
It would appear that we have reached a conclusion in this trial at last.
Hold it.
yeah, that's right. Finally, the case is finally ended.
Counsel for the defense, Ryotaro Naruhodo.
Oh. Yes. Sorry, Your Excellency. Just using it in my a manly way here.
It's almost unbelievable that this is your first experience of the Supreme Court. It was an excellent performance. In truth, it very much reminded me of your cousin's exploits.
Oh, Naruhodo-san, Ryunosuke, you mean?
The way he handled the trial 9 months ago, and the way you handled this one, it gives me hope that we are genuinely entering a new era of justice in this land.
Teehee.
That's very flattering, Your Excellency.
Hearing the defense you put forward today made me feel most keenly that the future of our justice system will be forged by you and your contemporaries.
Thank you.
So, Prosecutor Aochi, do you have any final thoughts?
What the fuck is he gonna commit?
I'm gonna commit
Yep.
Oh.
seppuku.
Why does all of your characters have to commit? Prosecutor
Inner
Ouchie!
son.
Prosecutor Ouchie!
I, Takuichi, and the Oichi clan have been bested by a Kalu youth not once now, but twice. If there was any shred of my former self left, it has withered and died here today.
Gosh, your journey to cultural enlightenment sure took a while, didn't it?
Silence! Rather than living on in shame,
What the fuck?
I will end it all now with this blade!
Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Is the true path to Aochiism.
Ouchie-ism?
One hopes that's the only way in which he'll live after the witness.
Oh, your audio is cutting off a bit, partner.
Sorry. Can you hear me okay now? Or do
Oh,
I
yeah,
need to
yeah.
share-
I can hear you.
One hopes that's the only way in which he'll be himself after the witness.
La-la-la.
I'm just warming up. Give me a second. Sprig of my top knot. The time is right for farewell. Hope is lost forever. Takichi.
Gargling, why are you drowning?
I don't know.
Okay.
Zoop.
Poor guy.
Oh my
You see it of hope? You just cut it off.
I'm
Poor man.
oh.
Oh.
Why are you praying for me?
You know what? They even gave it fucking Kazuma's theme song.
Disgrace. Turtle.
He just fucking shows up.
Oh yeah, he wasn't even involved, was he?
No,
Well,
he
very
wasn't for the
little.
first part of the case, like 2 weeks ago or a month ago.
She's gonna slip. No, we just have to wait for the slip.
Now, in regard to the defendant, Rei Membami-san,
Yes, Your Excellency.
I have reached my final verdict. I
Guilty.
hereby find you
Not guilty. Yippee!
Yeah. La-la-la. Finally got off.
I'm not yippee. My hair's gone. Oh!
Well, you have the rest of your hair. You just don't have your seed of hope.
I have no more seed.
Wow.
Court is adjourned.
Or a journo.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Hello.
delivery.
It's
It's
the
DiGiorno.
giorno.
13th August, 2:38 p.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Defendants. Antechamber. 3. It's over. My heart is still pounding in my chest, though. It's all I can do just to stay standing. Lawyers have such great responsibility, such a great burden to bear. Don't they, Naruhodo-san?
Believe it.
Mhm. I think that's best friend.
Susato! Thank you. Thank you so much. You were so dashing in there.
Ray and father. Oh, there's two of you. I guess, Adamy, do you want to be my father?
Yeah. Your dad.
Honestly, I'm so touched by everything you've... Oh no, I think I'm gonna cry.
It wasn't easy, but together, we made it. I was on the verge of tears at the end, too.
The only reason I'm still here is because of you.
Oh no, I can't take all the credit. It took courage to tell the truth in there. I could say Chuck's is quite a no. Oh, they appreciate you holding back then. You did wonderfully, Ray. So I would have to say that the congratulations belong to you. Hi to you as well, Squall.
Susato, don't be so standoffish.
Sorry.
Bitch, take a compliment.
Dang,
We're
got him.
friends. Equals, and the trial's over, so no more of this formal super humility nonsense. Time to celebrate with swagger, to throw caution to the wind.
Caution to the... What?
I am the great defense lawyer, Ryutaro Naruhodo, and I am taking you out to a milk bar tomorrow.
Oh, milk bar.
Or something.
Right. I see. I'll, think about it, Ray.
At any rate, we really knocked the wind out of that horrid man, and it felt so good.
Yes, that was satisfying.
It really was. Isn't there anybody else we could throw together? Dad?
I hope you're not looking at me, Ray.
Oh my goodness. No, of course not. Of course not.
Ah, there it is at last. Ray's lovely smile.
You fought for your friend to the very last. And as your father, I'm extremely proud of you. Defense attorney Ryutaro Naruhodo.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without your help. Anyway, it's time to bid farewell to Ryutaro, I think. I shall miss him in a way, but it's back to Susato Mikotoba now.
So, I'll never see him again then. What a terrible shame. That seemed
Oh,
appropriate.
that's
That wasn't
animated. Okay, animated.
What is happening?
Ah, Saseki-san and Inspector Hosonaga. I do hope you've been keeping well.
Is that really you?
Yes, I had to change my appearance for, well, obvious reasons, I hope. But it's me. Susato Mikotoba.
I don't. So dashing. So divine. No. Doubly dashing. Yes, and devilishly divine. Just look at you. I had no idea, Miss Susato-san Esquires, that you were locum student Naruhodo-san Esquire's cousin. Astonishingly, astounding ace attorney. Oh, he said the words.
Well, he said the thing.
Hey, he said the thing.
Game's
Boys.
over. We did it.
Game's over. We did it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Poor Saseki-san. So confused.
We achieved Ace Attorney, guys. Congratulations.
Yay. I still remember the first time I ever met him. He was in a prison cell in London. What an extraordinary conundrum it was that the unwitting student from Japan found him embroiled in. But after Naruhodo-san's skillful defense at the Old Bailey, Saseki-san was free to return to Japan. And now he seems to have earned himself great fame as an author. He's some kind of Ace Attorney squad, puts on sunglasses.
I'm stunned. That's a truly impressive disguise.
Oh yeah, of course he would think that.
Even I had no idea, and I'm a chief black. Oh god damn! Chief inspector at the police bureau, who came up with Mr. Turtle, no less.
Oh no.
Truly a brilliant disguise, flawless.
I'm not sure you should be admitting to that, Inspector.
Amazing. You're a woman of many faces, I see.
Just two, really. And this was a once-in-a-lifetime event. I hope. Oh, I'm not a patch on you, though, Inspector.
Well, I am a professional, of course.
I do worry about Inspector Hosonaga sometimes. I really do. 9 months ago, when he appeared here at the Supreme Court to testify, he was undercover, disguised as the head waiter of a restaurant. And then on the steamship to Great Britain, of course, disguised as a sailor to keep us safe on the journey. Though that didn't help you, did it, Kazuma-sama?
Damn. From my perspective, I have had to admit that I have mixed feelings about all this. I mean, now the truth has been lost forever.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the murder that the Englishwoman committed at the end of last year.
Ah, yes. It was an English doctor she killed, as I understand it. Dr. John H. Wilson, yes. The man I invited to Japan personally.
The mystery is, why did she kill him? And then now that the culprit herself is dead, we'll probably never know the answer.
On the voyage to Great Britain, we had a most unexpected encounter. With Mr. Herlock Sholmes, the great detective, I mean.
Yes, I remember Mr. Sholmes well, of course.
Ah, my arch nemesis. How lightly you utter his name.
Well, according to the stories published about him in The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, the detective once had a partner who helped him solve crimes. Best friend. And that man was an exceptional doctor of medicine, by the name of John H. Wilson.
What? Dr. Wilson?
I just can't believe that it's a coincidence. I think that the English doctor of medicine killed here in Japan 9 months ago must have been the friend and partner of Mr. Sholmes. Now that's really true. Then the poor girl will never see her beloved father again.
Not my papa!
As you know, I traveled to Great Britain once myself to study. It was around the time you were born.
Yes, grandmother told me about it.
On returning to Japan, I took up my professorship at the Imperial Yume University. But I also serve another role, as an advisor to the government on diplomatic affairs.
Yes, I was aware of that as well.
In that case, I'm sure you understand that there are some confidential matters I cannot divulge to you.
Could you just tell me one thing? Why did you summon me back to Japan? It's been 2 months now since I returned. When I left England, it was because an urgent telegram had arrived from Japan. It said that you'd collapsed with a high fever, and you were growing weaker by the day.
What? Where did that news come from?
That's what I'd like to know. Because after that long sea voyage, I found you in fine health, Father. Was there something in Great Britain that you perceived might inconvenience me in some way? Or harm me? That's really the only explanation I can think of.
Dear me. Do you reserve your most cutting glares for your father, Susato?
Wait, what the fuck?
Let me go.
But many Memo-san.
So, one throw wasn't enough for you.
I've got one last thing to say before they take me away, Professor.
Me?
Yeah, you. I know the truth. I know you had a hand in what went on in that visiting student's fate.
A visiting student? Giselle Brett, you mean?
No, not her. The student of law who left for Great Britain 8 months ago.
Student of law.
Oh, Kazuma.
He must mean Kazuma-sama. What are you talking about? What does any of this have to do with Kazuma-sama? That's a welcome sage. Hope you have a
Nobody
good
here
day.
in Japan knows anything about it. They don't know that the guy never made it to England. And he died on that steamship.
Also, hello, Echo. Also, have a good day.
And that he'll never... Nah!
Wait, what the fuck?
Well, hello?
Well, Masato took down by the judge.
He just got keeps tossed. Also,
Well.
good evening as well, Sage and Echo. Hope you guys all have a good one.
God damn, he threw that guy.
He's just
Why am I
fucking
the one
dead.
getting tossed all the time?
I didn't expect to find him in here. What were you officers playing at?
Officer Kato.
Uh-oh.
Damn, sorry, Your Excellency!
Sage is my gavel isn't my only weapon. Yeah, I got him pissed. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I guess Adami Judge and Alex father.
Okay.
Yippee. I was coming to tell you that the rickshaw has arrived, Eugen. And it's a good job I came by.
Yes, thank you for dealing with him. And they'll be there shortly.
Oh, Your Excellency.
The trial's over. I'm not your excellency anymore. Merely your father's friend, Seishiro Jigoku. And may I say that since I saw you last, you seem to have taken on a more dashing appearance. Susato.
Did you know all along? From the start of the trial?
You're dead right.
Oh, damn.
The judge sees everything, Susato.
Except for what you don't see.
I couldn't let you take the risk. If Sashiro here hadn't known, and then he'd recognized you. So I had a word in his ear beforehand, as an old friend. So, Sashiro, shall we?
Yes, having ruled on that case, we now have various diplomatic issues to address.
Before you go, Father.
Sorry, my dear, we shall have to return to our earlier
Oh shit! Your audio cut off for that last part of the sentence.
sorry, my dear, we shall have to return to our earlier conversation at a later date.
Okay.
But well done again, both of you. You did admirably. Oh, thank you very much.
What did you think of my Seishiro sling, eh? It's been a while since I sent a man flying like that.
Tee tee.
Whatever could Father be hiding from me? About Giselle Brett? About Dr. Wilson? And now, it seems, according to the reporter, about Kazuma-sama. I'm going to have to bring this up with Father sometime. When nobody else is around.
Judicial Assistant Mikoltabo-san Esquires. Could I have a word?
Yeah, we're getting a little wind noise from your partner.
Oh, I was moving around on the bed. It's a little groany.
Ah, okay. Noise.
Yeah, sorry.
Noise. Oh, yes. Of course, Saseki-san. What is it?
I think perhaps it could be fate that we're meeting again like this now. You see, there's something I need to tell you.
Oh?
I believe
Mm-hmm.
that it may be related to the reason why your father summoned you back to England.
This, I have to hear. Please, Saseki-san, tell me at once.
I will! As you know, my time in England was terrible. Cursed, I have no doubt. Such awful things I was embroiled in. Thank goodness locum student Naruhodo-san Esquire stepped in. After he secured my freedom, I couldn't wait to get on a ship back here to my homeland. Having arrived in Japan, I submitted a report about my experiences to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The next thing I knew, I had a visitor. It was your father, Professor Mikoltaba. He wanted to ask me all sorts of things about my report.
My father?
He seemed to be especially taken with a particular part of the report. Anyway, he left eventually, having thoroughly quizzed me. But it was the very next day that he sent the telegram to you asking you to return to Japan.
What was it then? The particular part my father was interested in.
I don't really know exactly. But do you remember them? Those 2 terrible cases I was caught up in?
Of course. I can never forget.
Your father seemed to concern himself mainly with the second case.
The second one? You mean the one Mr. Sholmes forbade any of us to talk about in public? Which is why the only case involving you that any member of the public is aware of is the first.
Well, I don't care. I don't have to listen to what that dastardly detective says. Anyway, the point is, it seems that case somehow holds the key to all these curious, unanswered questions. That horrific, hideous, heinous case. The case of the haunted lodgings.
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun dun.
The case somehow caused my father to summon me urgently back to Japan? I thought that the whole business was over. It seems I was wrong. Perhaps that was only the start. Perhaps the story is not yet told. I don't know.
So, like, was Kazuma sent on a special, like, fucking killing assignment? What the hell?
He was sent on a special mission that he had to see through to the end.
Woman's death is solved, thank goodness.
And then he ended.
And having stood in the Supreme Court now, I think I can comprehend a little better. How you must be.
By the way, we're still not done this case, technically.
What is technically done?
It's not done until we start the next one.
Oh no. Oh shit, that is longer than 30 minutes.
Actually, I'm writing to you today because of another matter. I met Soseki-san and we talked about that second case he was involved in. Father has said nothing to me, but I feel certain of it. That case holds the key to some great unsolved mystery. My notes on the case should still be in the office, tucked away at the back of the shelves on the left. Perhaps you might like to look over them again. Today, for the first time this year, it feels as though summer has arrived. The sky is a brilliant blue. It makes me long to see you again. Yours, Susato.
Are they together? Because it said yours.
You know
Right.
what? Huh. That's
It was
interesting.
a little romantical. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought she would end up with Naruhodo, actually.
Well, that's who she was writing to, Naruhodo.
Oh, oops.
At least that's what I thought that was a letter to Naruto. There.
Oh, whoops.
Now
oops.
it's officially
Gasp.
over.
Yippee!
And that only took like 45 minutes.
Wait, only 50 minutes off. It's almost the same thing.
Almost the same thing isn't the
Almost
same,
the same thing. Ah, damn. We're gonna. I was like, wait, is this the case? We get to introduce this other cool character, but I mean, there's no character I know Kato will like, at least not
The
not in the
memoirs
cool
of
way. In the Kato wants to voice it way.
So how many screaming emotions do I have to do on this one? With the
Uh,
clouded heart.
I'm trying to remember how many people are here.
One of an invisible
Hey.
killer and a crime perpetrated on the pavement along Briar Road. As the victim lay at death's door, the mystery of just who had stabbed the young lady from behind had been resolved. But no sooner had my friend saved that Eastern Exchange student from his harrowing plight, then in the dim, flickering shadows of gaslight did a second bizarre crime rend the stillness of that very night.
I think this is a flashback now.
I dare say most can still recall the sensational headlines of the day. Haunted apartment of death, the condemned criminal's curse, the dread demon of coal gas. Yet, though the great detective had at once discerned the truth upon his arrival at the scene, it only proved to be the overture that announced the rising of the curtain on a most tragic play.
My name is Miyanosuke Naruhodo. I'm a fledgling lawyer, just started out on my journey. 6 months ago, I arrived as a visiting student of law. Having made the long voyage across the sea from the Empire of Japan to here, London, England. And on the way, in quite extraordinary circumstances, I made the acquaintance of a world-famous detective.
Ace defective.
Currently, I reside in the attic of the detective's own lodgings, from where I run my legal consultancies of sorts. I've successfully defended a number of clients in Britain's highest court, the Old Bailey. But since a particular grueling and unforgettable legal battle 4 months ago now, I haven't returned to the courtroom. In truth, I lost my right to return. But that epic trial was just one small part of an epic tale, a tale which was now about to awaken from slumber. Thanks to a letter that arrived this morning from my homeland. What a delicious smell wafting up the stairs. It must be nearly time for breakfast. I'd better go down to Mr. Sholm's suite and say good morning to the great detective and his flatmate. "30th August, 7:28 a.m., Sholm's suite."
I'm clearing my throat.
Oh no.
Ah, Bruno! Good! I was just about to call up to you. The bacon's ready!
Good morning, Iris. It smells delicious as usual. Before we eat, though, I have some news. And a surprising...
Ah, shush. Not another word, Mr. Naruhodo.
This guy.
This fucking guy.
This could be just the abstruse thing for my pre-breakfast stagnation, repelling. Mental stimulation, my dear fellow.
Morning to you too, Mr. Sholmes.
Up. Ah, yes.
Oh, what the
I
fuck?
see. So that's it.
Oh, what the
Yo,
fuck?
back the fuck up! I need some parcel space.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Ah, the truth is clear to me as day. My faculties of observation have revealed it again.
What are you talking about?
You, Mr. Naruhodo, you have, this very morning, met with a surprise.
Oh.
Well, is that not the case? Really? My dear fellow, it barely warrants explanation. Firstly, your hair is particularly unkempt. Somewhat reminiscent of a bird's nest.
God damn, it's first thing in the morning. He's already dissing us. Also, hello,
Damn.
Chancy. Have everything had. Have it's been a good morning or daytime to you as well.
Hi, Trancy.
Secondly, hello, Trancy. Secondly,
Trancy.
you have neglected to fasten the third button on your jacket. Clearly, when considered together, these two facts point to you having been flustered this morning.
Can I talk now?
Hell no. But of course. Though I don't look for admiration, you understand.
My hair always looks like this. It's been this way since I first met you.
Oh, has it?
And the button was ripped off last night, if you remember. By you.
Damn, you ripping his buttons off?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well,
Damn. Hurley pulled your button off?
Ah, yes. I recall the incident now. It was after supper, was it not?
Damn, he had Naruhodo for dessert.
What? Alright,
As the
well,
evening advanced, I picked up my violin and began to play the wailing notes of a haunting tune. But then, to my utter dismay, the third string snapped. Why did it have to happen? Why? The little wonder then that in my vexation, I grabbed the first button I saw and whipped it to the proper place.
Damn!
what the fuck? What the hell? Brother was
Took it
having
out on
a...
him.
I have no idea, Trancy. Well, I'd like it back now, please. It's troubling me that I can't fasten my jacket.
And it's troubling me that you expect me to know where it is. Somewhere thereabouts on the floor, one presumes.
Helpful.
What matters is the present time, my dear fellow. It's simply whether or not my deductions were unerring.
But, Hurley, Roto said it when he came in, didn't he? I had a surprise this morning.
Well, that's really a surprise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yes, this man is the pride of the British Empire. The famous consulting detective, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. There can't be a single person in the world who doesn't know his name.
Except for you when you first met him.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, then. Enough of this silly conversation. Come and eat this bacon before it gets cold. And I have a new herbal tea for you to try, too. My latest special blend.
He just did the tip hat. God damn.
And here we have Iris Wilson, Mr. Sholmes' lodger and companion. Iris does a good insulting British man, says Trancy. Yeah,
I
Iris
wouldn't know
certainly
any
does.
better.
A truly exceptional young girl who's the author of the highly successful serialization here in London. Yes, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, as published in Rance magazine.
So, Mr. Naruhodo, won't you put us out of our misery? What surprised you this fine morning?
Well, I received a letter from Japan.
Oh?
Oh, from Susie, you mean? Oh my god. Hold on.
Mhm.
Oh, from Susie, you mean? Was it really?
That's right. And she had some rather startling news, in fact.
Ah, intriguing indeed. You must tell us all about it over breakfast.
Oh yes, what fun!
Francie says, my little cat was awesome. Yeah.
Just wait till you hear her when the cat shows up.
Oh, yeah.
You won't think it anymore.
Mr. Sato's letter. This is the letter that arrived from Japan this morning by international post.
Oh, how lovely! Look at Susie's beautiful writing. I wish I could read it.
And how is your judicial assistant faring, may I ask?
She is very well, thank you. In fact, according to what she's written, she's actually appeared as a lawyer at the Japanese Supreme Court and won a case.
Oh, really? Oh, isn't she wonderful?
A cut above your good self, my dear fellow.
I've won cases too, you know. Apparently, Mr. Natsume appeared in the trial as a witness.
Oh, Natsume. No, I don't recall that name.
Of course you do. We helped the man twice. You know, in those 2 cases that took place on Briar Road 6 months ago.
Ah, the mustache twitchy man. With that somewhat feline eyes and mustache.
He didn't have 2 mustaches, Hurley.
Yes, who could forget those 2 cases? They made a very deep impression on me.
Somehow doubt it.
Although, I must confess, the details are a little hazy now.
A very deep impression they made on you, clearly.
So deep, I forgot about them.
Startling news.
So, what was this startling news penned by Mr. Sato?
You remember the case of the haunted lodgings, Mr. Sholmes?
Ah, yes. It's very interesting, you know. I don't feel entirely uncertain that a case of that nature did not occur.
He's totally forgotten then. Anyway, in her letter, Mrs. Otto asked that we read over her case notes again and investigate further.
Though it took place half a year ago, for what purpose?
Because of something that Mr. Natsume has said to her, apparently. He suggested that the real reason why she was called back to Japan so suddenly may have something to do with that case of the haunting lodgings.
Oh?
On Mr. Natsume's return to Japan, Mr. Sato's father questioned him about the case, she says. And something Mr. Natsume said appeared to trouble Professor Mikotoba, prompting him to send that telegram.
Oh, that case! Yeah! It was very strange, wasn't it? I don't even remember what case we're talking about.
I think it's because we're going to eventually get to the flashback of this case.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And I had compiled the whole story into a nice, neat manuscript ready for publication, too. But then Hurley here was all funny about it, remember? He was very mean. Huh! That story must not be published, you said. Very mysteriously as well.
I thought you were going to try to impersonate him. Really? I said that. Are you sure?
Oh, what, you want to try go again, Katsu?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, it's hard to do English accents. Do you perhaps know something about it as well, Mr. Sholmes?
I only have Southern
becoming
and
country.
less
Yep.
Southern.
That makes sense. I think I only have some color Western. About why Mr. Sato was suddenly told 4 months ago that she had to return to Japan. Mr. Sato's repatriation.
It's been 4 months now since we waved Susie off at Dover. It was such a shock, wasn't it? The way she just suddenly announced that she had to go back to Japan. I am a country girl.
Every character ends up Southern at some point.
Mm-hmm.
On surprise, never. I mean, we'll give it time. It may happen. Indeed, it was due to telegrams she received from her homeland, I believe.
That's right. Telling her... Oh, fuck. This is too big of a hard candy. I was like, it distorts my voice too much. That's right. Telling her to return urgently.
Yes, because her father had passed away.
No. It just said he was suffering from a high fever, the cause of which was unknown. He's not dead. But
Yet.
according to this letter, that news about her father's fever was just a ruse.
Hey, Rose! So, Susie's daddy lied to her so that she'd make the voyage back home?
That's a long-ass voyage to make her take.
Why would he do that?
Because Mr. Naruto is about to get shanked.
And where's my daddy?
I have to
He's
admit,
dead. He was
that
shanked.
too. I have absolutely no idea. But she believes it's almost certainly related to the case of that haunted lodgings.
My dad went out for milk and he never came back.
Mm-hmm.
In Japan.
Yeah.
In Japan.
Summoning her back to Japan so suddenly like that. I wonder what Mrs. Sato's father is hiding.
Harley, do you know what it's all about?
Very suddenly dressed.
That he changed really quickly.
Well, who can say?
What?
Not I, that's for
But-
sure.
But you said...
No, we leave. That's okay. Please, I have engagements, my dear fellow. My calendar is quite surprisingly full today. Goodbye.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, what the bullshit I grew up
And
to
the
this.
stringent analysis of the matter would be excessive, I feel, even if I were quite at my leisure. So, man the fort in my absence, won't you, Iris?
No.
Good day.
I will, Hurley. Don't worry. See you later. I guess I'm not gonna suspect you.
Hasta la bye-bye.
And he just fucking left.
He scuttled off rather quickly there. I think perhaps Professor Mikotoba isn't the only person hiding something here. Soseki-san was involved in 2 cases, but only one of them was forbidden from being published. Of all people, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh, was that the Basker Hound one?
It's still a different case, so we've done one of the cases, and now we're gonna see the second one here, I think.
Aha! I found them at last!
Iris, are they? Fancy says that's suspicious? Yeah.
The notes about the case? That's right. Susie and I compiled them together. The case, the haunted lodgings. Do you want to read them, Runel?
Absolutely. Thank you, Iris. I have no idea what secrets could still be hiding in the shadows of this case. Perhaps if I read over the notes again, something might come to light.
I got a gun!
Huh.
That's the spirit.
Why she always whip out the gun? And so, Iris and I decided to read over the case notes again together. Everything from what happened to our investigation and that fierce battle in court that followed. Reliving every detail. We just need to find a clue. And have all the time in the world. Because, of course, I'm no longer allowed to practice law in the courts of Great Britain.
Why?
I guess we'll find out with this case since
It's
it
about the
appears...
second case.
Yeah, something about this case.
So this is a case we haven't done yet, but we'd have at the same time.
Yeah. We haven't done it, but apparently they've done it at least
He
before.
just
not
slid
allowed.
it on and, you know.
Mm-hmm. It was 6 months ago. A mysterious incident that unfolded on the wintry streets of London.
Wait, we did that one.
Yeah, I think they're just prefacing it to give us all like a context because this is supposed to be a whole new game, but they combined it into one game after re-release. A young woman was found lying on the snowy pavement on Briar Road with a knife in her back. Fortunately, her life was spared, but she was unconscious for several days following the incident. So hello, Lynx. Did you get Extreme Edge Makeover, a new knife perhaps? Oh, appreciate you acknowledging my sheer edge, but I hope you also are doing well. Looking mighty cute over there this fine evening, or the evening as well, Lynx.
It's okay. They're feeling quite tee-hee this evening.
Yeah. The fog was thick and nobody saw her attacker, but by a cruel twist of fate, a visiting Japanese student was walking behind her at the time and was duly arrested.
Hello, Lynx.
That man was Saseki-san, and the man who effected his arrest was Mr. Sholmes. Believing in our compatriot's innocence, Sasato-san and I decided to represent Saseki-san in court. And after a grueling trial of many twists and turns, we finally managed to prove his innocence.
Joyful, joyous, jubilant jubilation.
Was the man's reaction after the trial. But his jubilant jubilation was short-lived. Received a telegram from Mr. Sholmes the following morning. The victim of Briar Road stabbing has regained consciousness. Hurry to Bart's at once. Sasato-san and I summoned a hansom and headed immediately to the hospital. February, 5:30 a.m. St. Bartholomew's Hospital.
There's a fucking
Recovery
rat!
ward.
I saw the rat.
Do you want to...
Squeak, squeak. There you are at last. Oh, this is when they picked him up.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Sholmes. Oh, yeah, huh?
What do you mean picked him up? From where?
When he got
Because he passed out at the end of the case and got put back in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think not. Why is she there? Wait a minute.
Partner, do you want to be Sasato? Wait,
Maybe this is before we sent her off?
Yeah, this is a flashback of 6 months ago, before she got sent off. Oh, yeah, I don't know, actually. Oh, yeah, I don't quite know the timeline, because I was like, we were able to do that one final case that last game.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I guess, partner? Oh, I know.
Alex?
I wonder if she
You're
knocked
muted.
out. I know she was on the bed, and I did hear a little.
GG.
Mm-hmm.
How about
Hold
this? Let's take a quick 5 minutes. Use the
All
restroom.
right. I'm gonna finish this hard candy too.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can
hear
hear
you
you
eating
struggling.
the candy.
Oh no, shit! I was like, wait, how
I
loud
heard
is it?
I heard it
Only when you're
rattling
talking.
at your teeth when you talk.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah,
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's
Oh, okay.
fine.
Okay.
I was just like, she's eating either really, really hard bread or she's eating a piece of candy. I really hope it's the
¿Por
candy.
qué no los
It's a
dos?
candy, man. But I really wish it was bread.
All right. And I'm gonna go get some ice cream. I'll be back.
Be right back. Is anyone gonna man the fort, or should I turn on the VRB screen?
I'm manning the fort.
All right. Trust it not to burn it down, homie.
Burn it all down! I didn't really hear her teeth much, so I don't know. I guess I just can't hear. But I didn't really hear it. So, Chad, what are y'all doing? Am I winning? Well, I think every character I played has been locked up or dead, so I don't know. I don't think so. Oh wait, the little girl's alive. I guess I'm winning. At least one of my characters is alive. Alex, you're alive!
I am alive. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Hello.
Hi.
Everybody went to go pee or get ice cream.
Ice cream sounds real good right now.
It does.
I'm gonna have to go get me some at some point. Maybe I'll make a trip.
Ice cream!
Ice cream. What kind of ice cream you got?
I lied. I did not get the ice cream yet. I looked
Oh.
at a small little bag of like Cheez-Its and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have that instead for a little.
I do have Cheez-Its, actually. That's a good call.
Cheez-Its, yeah. Little snacky snack.
Yeah. I ain't
Nancy,
got no
you're falling
ice
asleep. Get some sleep. You went pee already? Good luck, Lynx. Good.
Good job, Lynx.
cream.
Why isn't the chat set on fire, guys?
I said fire, but I guess I don't know.
No. You have to convince them that it's still cold outside. So then we gotta.
it's cold, Royal. Not that we're lighting fires. We don't do that.
Right, we're not lighting fires. We would never light fires. Kind of terrible people.
There
to
we
take
go,
the piss.
Trancy.
Francie's just trying to heat things up, you know?
My feet are cold.
No, I'm not
Right.
surprised. You're not wearing socks, are you?
No,
Actually, I don't know why they're cold then.
it's a
that's
mystery.
creepy.
Maybe the great detective Herlock Sholmes can tell me.
I already told you.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what, a Chuck Norris joke.
Damn.
Was it old Godzilla hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground?
No, none of that. No ultimate showdowns of Ultimate Destiny here.
Oh, no.
Good guys, bad guys, and explosions as far as the eye can see, and only one can survive. I wonder who it will be.
Mhm.
I will spoiler it. I swear to God.
What? Spoiler what?
Nothing.
What'd you guys do? I see a very
the winner
minor.
of the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate
Uh,
Destiny.
I know
Yeah,
about
do you
that
know the winner
song.
of the Ultimate Showdown?
Actually, I
I
don't
do.
remember how that ends.
I remember how it ends.
Shaolin
Damn.
Showdown.
Is it Chuck Norris?
Shaolin Showdown. What?
That's a whole other thing.
Gongi
It is.
Tenpai.
But yeah, it was Mr. Rogers in the bloodstained sweater.
Oh,
dare you.
I forgot. It's been a while.
Listen,
Chuck Norris lasts for a while, as I recall.
mhm.
He whoops a lot of ass.
I started doing Chuck Norris jokes again, says Lynx. I'm hoping it catches on again. Oh, yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
long time. His
He just
reputation's
went into the
changed a
crotch
lot
of
since
Indiana
then.
Jones.
Is everyone here?
Mhm.
All right.
Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. All right. Let's say, partner, do you want to be? Actually, let me think about this. Trying to like
Sasada.
think about how to split this. Yeah, I guess
No, we
partner, do you
just
want to be
jump
Sasato
around,
for
that's
now?
all.
Yeah.
If you want, I can be Sasato. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rat.
You're late. What on earth took you so long?
your telegram only arrived at 5 o'clock, Mr. Jones, and it's 20-minute ride to the hospital.
That's right. It's 5:30 now. I think we made very good time.
Why is that hospital so run down?
I think it's just actually, it's a good point.
The time is utterly irrelevant. The fact is, I have been waiting for what has felt like an eternity.
I feel that. That's something I would say.
In point of fact, I myself was awoken at 4 this morning by a telegram boy. At 4! And feeling it was somewhat unjust that I alone had been roused at such an hour, I sent one to you.
God damn, he's a petty
What an
little.
asshole.
He's so petty. Oh, thanks for that.
Anyway, you're here now, so the victim's over there. She's only just regained consciousness.
Please tell me the victim is the rat.
No.
Yes! Oh.
Oh no. Adam, do you want to be this character?
You should introduce yourself, and I shall observe from here.
I think it's gonna be 2 different. There's 3 characters. I know there's gonna be Eventually, what's his name? Fuck. Well, anyway, the character that the nervous guy, and then there's another character that I think Kato will want to voice. Otherwise, yeah.
We'll just swap around. It's fine. We go
Alright.
for now.
I want to be the rat.
All right.
That's fine. You could be the rat and the girl and everything else, and the bag and the
Damn.
picture and whatever you want. It's fine. Yeah.
So that's the lady who was found on the snow-covered pavement with a knife in her back.
Oh yeah.
Her name is yes. Here we are, Miss Green.
I forgot about her.
Hello, Saint. Welcome on.
Oh, hello, Jamer. Don't even dare talk
Talk
shit
to
about
Rat.
Holmes. He's a hugs. He's like,
Talk.
oh yeah, talk to a rat. I mean, I do definitely. He is one of my favorite characters. At the same time, he's definitely, definitely a character.
A mouse, Mr. Naruhodo, an enormous mouse.
Hope you're having a start of your weekend as well, Jamer. Huh? Vermin in a hospital. That doesn't seem the best.
But it looks like a very healthy specimen, doesn't it? It's very plump.
I'm not sure we could say that's down to the excellence of this facility, if that's what you're thinking.
Squeak!
Okay.
Why am I not surprised?
This rounded wooden figure isn't the most charming, is it?
I don't think that's a decoration, Mr. Naruhodo. It's an artist's mannequin, I believe, used when practicing sketching the human form in different poses.
Also, Travis is gonna be agree. Sasato is just great. I think all the characters are really great. I don't think there's a single character I really. Let me think about it. Wait. There's not really a single character I really overly dislike in this game. Even Ouchie has his moments too.
Nah.
Wait, who do you dislike?
Who Royal?
I just like
The guy?
the fact that I don't know, man. I'm a hater.
Oh,
What?
Of who? Huh?
Which
Of who?
one? Holmes clapping
Which one
chains
of the
on us
characters
before
that
we
I've done,
found out
huh?
guilty.
Which one?
No, I mean,
How
like,
do you really feel?
I didn't really like Aochi. I like sometimes voicing him, but like he was like weird. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
really? You made him unweird. You just made him eccentric.
that's true.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Sometimes with Herlock, I like him, and then I don't like him. But then I like him, but then I don't like him, and I think that's why he's still alive.
Oh yeah, I guess for context, anyone that Kato likes usually winds up dead, like Kazuma
Or Zach.
or Zach from Final Fantasy VII.
And Mr. McGill did.
We lost the miles to our Phoenix, yeah. Or the
Yeah,
Zach to
I
our
also
Cloud.
dislike how Kazuma died. He literally fell over and broke his neck. That's dumb. I hate it.
Oh my lord.
I don't know
Nah,
what to
that's
tell you,
how
man.
people die normally.
Bro, that's like, I don't know.
You know, Austin's winding up over there.
Austin, I swear to God.
You won't do anything.
Nah, don't, I don't know. Maybe today I feel like I have balls.
Uh-huh.
Austin says, I didn't even have to say it. It just came up naturally. I guess now every time we see Austin's name while Kato's here, I'll always
Yes,
think,
just like the flashback scene. Exactly.
I'll think about the whole toe.
To be fair, I mean, Kata was showing us all her balls before the stream started.
Wait, was that how?
balls.
It's true. Did we read this line?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? It's not exactly what you can call. Oh man, my character keeps fucking fat shaming. Really? It's not exactly what you'd call a typical figure for that purpose, though, is it?
No, I suppose not. I confess I've never seen one quite so full-figured before.
Damn.
Damn. Well, if you want to draw a full-figured person, it's the right tool for the job. Also, links to redeems a care package, so everyone be sure to stretch and hydrate too. Oh, no. There are lots of bottles in that cabinet, aren't there? Do you think it's safe to keep them like that?
If you were a patient here, I feel sure you'd take some medicine by mistake when you were half asleep.
That is a worry. At least the cabinet has a lock, even if it's only a flimsy-looking one.
Oh, I have no doubt you'd manage to unlock that somehow while you were half asleep as well.
There are limits even to what I can do when I'm half asleep, you know, Mr. Sato. Okay, let's see. Okay, I was like, every time I look at the side, I was like, is there fucking Sholmes here?
It'd be funny if he was there.
This looks like the treatment notes for whoever's occupying this bed. Let's see. Do not permit to run around the hospital.
The patient doesn't seem to be here at the moment, so
It's probably Shams.
It probably is.
he or she is probably running around the hospital then.
He or she is probably running around the... Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, sorry.
No noise.
Oh dear, how worrying.
What's worrying is why they haven't discharged the patient yet. I'm Lurk, sorry. Oh, no worries, Lynx. Yeah, never obligated, always appreciate it. No. And it definitely actually helps out a lot as well. There are all sorts of
Just make sure
medicines
you
in this
check in
cabinet.
every 5 minutes or so. But continue lurking. Just make sure you check in.
I don't know. I'm not sure if it's safe leaving them in reach of everyone like this.
Yes, you're right. I can imagine if you were peckish, you might try a whole bottle or two.
Well, at least there seems to be a little lock to secure the cabinet doors. Not only 31%, that's alright, not bad.
I don't imagine that would stop you if you were hungry. I worry that you'd break the lock.
Hunger doesn't turn me into a criminal, you know, Mr. Sato.
They're slandering this man.
Yeah, with the
No.
lock. Okay.
That must be a bag of Miss Green's personal belongings.
She would have been brought directly here after she was found stabbed on the pavement, though.
I expect a friend or family member probably brought some.
Alright then, let's see what's inside. Oh, goddamn. A change of
We're just
clothes,
gonna
no
open
doubt,
the bag
and...
right in front of her and
Yeah, what-
snoop?
No, Mr. Naruhodo, you must never scrutinize a young maiden's personal belongings.
But the young maiden might have chocolates, or biscuits, or
What
caramel.
the fuck is
What the fuck
You really
is
like
wrong?
to make crime for food. Jesus.
Yeah, he would. Wait, actually, yeah, all that slander is starting to make sense. Good morning.
No, you looked at my bag. I don't want to talk to you.
We haven't looked at it yet. She stopped us. Hello, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo from the Empire of Japan. I don't mean, did you want to verse this character? Or did you want to?
Sure.
Alright.
Mm-mm. Oh no. Was it your knife that... Are you the man who...
No. I'm a lawyer.
And I am Susato Mikotoba. Pleased to meet you.
Yes, this was slander was true. Yeah, what the hell? I did not expect this to be that type of person.
Oh no. Was it your knife then? Are you the one?
Why would they
No,
just
no,
show
no.
up?
I assure you, I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant.
Maybe she's worried someone will come finish the job.
We'd heard that you'd regained consciousness and wanted to come to give you our best wishes.
Best wishes? For me? Thank you.
She's a green olive.
Yeah, no.
I'm Olive. Olive Green. I'm an artist. Well, no, that's not right, is it? What I mean is, I'm trying to be an artist. Well, what I really mean is, I desperately want to be an artist. But the truth is, I don't have any talent. I know I don't. It's no wonder I was stabbed in the back.
Damn.
I don't think that's related, actually.
Gosh, so this young woman seems to bend over backwards to put herself down.
I know. Seeing as we're here, we should ask her about what happened from her perspective, I suppose. About the incident. To suddenly be struck in the back by a blade as you were walking along the pavement. Oh, what a terrible experience you had, Miss Green.
It was so cold that day, and the fog was so thick, I couldn't see a thing. That was 4 days ago now, I think. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. I'm afraid you've been comatose all that time.
But the case has been solved, hasn't it? While I've been here in the hospital, I mean?
Indeed it has, my dear madam. Spectacularly. By none other than I, Herlock Sholmes.
Mr. Sholmes, as you well know, it was Mr. Naruhodo's hard work in court that solved the case.
I danced.
Are you yet to hear what happened, Miss Green?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A gentleman from the police force is supposed to be coming to fill me in shortly.
Oh, I see.
Me coming around seems to have made everyone frantically busy. I'm so sorry. I should never ever gain consciousness. It was selfish of me.
Oh no, we're also relieved that you're on the mend, Miss Green. Really, we are.
With that kind of attitude, maybe her they should be blue, not green. About yourself. So, you're an artist, are you, Miss Green?
Oh no, I couldn't possibly claim that. I'm a fledgling artist at best. I mean, I'm a student of art, really. At the Thorndyke Academy of Fine Arts.
Oh my, an Academy of Fine Arts? Great Britain is such a wonderful country.
Tell me, Miss Green, do you live here? Do you live hereabouts?
Oh no, actually. I don't deserve it, but I have a little flat on Brixton Road.
I see. How very interesting.
Oh no! Is it?
Brixton is some 10 steps away. On the underground from here. And Thorndyke Academy is a mere 3-minute walk from Brixton Town Centre.
Does that matter, Mr. Sholmes?
Perhaps not. But Briar Road is far less salubrious part of town by comparison, dwelt in it by those of inferior means, including the maleficent Mr. Mustache. Mr.
Inferior
Mustache.
means. I suppose the Seki-san does fit the bill.
It struck me as somewhat out of the ordinary for a young fine art student to be walking in such a district. That's all.
Oh, what's this? She's suddenly clammed up.
Mr. Sholmes, you should be ashamed of yourself prying into your young maiden's private affairs.
Oh dear me. Do forgive me.
If you don't mind. I'm being discharged shortly, so I need to pack up my things.
Oh, yes, of course. We won't keep you. Thank you so much, Miss Green. Got everything.
Did you read her paper?
Let's see. Oh, her paper. Ah, this looks like the patient's treatment notes. Let's see. Do not feed. What the fuck? What is this place? A zoo?
You know, I seem to remember seeing an almost identical sign in our local park.
For the pigeons, yes. This is a person. Or a woman. I hope she hasn't read this. Wait, what the fuck? Alright, there's an awful lot of the... Okay, let's see. I did not remember this when I played the game. Let's see. Sholmes Suite. It's a workplace of the great world's greatest detective. 21st February. Sholmes Suite. Oh. Iris? So welcome bar, welcome raiders. Hope you guys are having a good time.
No.
Hello bar.
At the bar.
Oh, thank you for the shout out. Hope you guys were enjoying Final Fantasy X too. Hope it's been a good one for you so far. Hope it's not enjoying whatever the grind you have left to do that as well. How the hell are you, says Bar? We're doing pretty good. Finally made it to the second case, as I knew we would. Definitely finished the other case.
Yeah, baby.
Surely this one will only take 2 or 3, 4, 5. But surely it'll take only 5 streams to do this one. But how about yourself, Bar? Hope it's been a good one for you so far. It's story and grinded, so productive in all ways. Very nice. No. No, I was like, I wonder if I should ever go back and look at it. But then again, I know about the 10-3 story, and I'm like, or the book. They're gonna actually wait. Is 10-2 gonna have a sequel? I thought we might actually do something other than the novel. Right, 5 seems. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, surely. That's incredible concentration. That is.
One second. I find it quite remarkable how she can focus on so many.
I don't know. For some reason, it keeps cutting off at like the last couple words of your sentence.
Do you want me to try and like rejoin the call?
You can try. Just say it one more time because I was able to hear you say all that too.
Weird. I find it quite remarkable how she can focus on so many different things.
Perhaps I should try drinking more herbal tea. Well,
The button third from the right would be good for you, Runo.
ow. Iris? This girl is destined for great things, I'm sure.
I'm gonna continue ignoring you now.
Damn. Let's see what with this damn violin. This is Mr. Sholmes' famous violin. The one he found being sold for a song at a pawnbrokery. What's it called again? A shouty something?
Oh yes, this wonderful instrument features in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. It's a world-famous Stradivarius.
I haven't heard anything about 1030. So far, the big rumors are Final Fantasy IX Remake and Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster, I think. Ah, okay.
And crazy how
That-
they make remakes instead of making new games instead.
Well, wait, they're gonna
Crazy.
be... I like their 7 remakes. I think that's a good one. People were asking for that one, at least.
Now, are they? Well, I heard you said Tactics remake.
Oh,
Like,
according
are
to
they
Bar.
remaking?
yeah, well-
That just
Tactics?
sounds like a remaster.
Oh, yeah. Is
Right.
that a
They're not
remaster
gonna
or a
put that
remake?
much love into a remaster.
Oh, Final Fantasy
Not the
Tactics
Tactics.
Remaster. Whoops, I read that.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy IX is going to be a
Hmm.
remake, though, apparently.
Interesting.
Strati what?
Stradivarius, Master Naruhodo.
Stragivore.
Are you even trying now?
We'll come back to this another time, I think. Okay, let's see. Where are we supposed to move? Oops. Nothing particular of note. Oops.
So I think we hit everything in here, didn't we?
I guess so. Except for this. Look, there's a photograph in this frame here.
Oh yes, it's a picture of a young gentleman.
He looks to be about the same age as Miss Green, I would say. Perhaps the young woman's special someone, do you think?
My, Mr. Naruhodo. I didn't know you had a sense for matters of the heart.
Also, welcome Queen as well. Also, hope you have a good one so far. And it's all rumors from a huge leak from years ago. Who knows what is valid? I do know the lead guy from Tactics really wants to revisit the IP. Will that be something new or remake, remaster? Who knows? Nah. Alright, appreciate the further clarification about those leaks as well. Yeah, because Final Fantasy 9 is someone I heard of too. Not in the least. I sincerely said the first thing I thought of.
So I haven't played any of the new stuff in 14, like the newest expansion. But supposedly they've based a lot of stuff in the new expansion from 9. So they're giving some love to that too.
Oh shit, okay. Then maybe that's leading credits to that. Well, that they still have, I think they need to finish off Rebirth. So, I guess they've released 16 and 7 remake around the same time. So maybe they'll do the same with 9 and 7.
Could be.
Kata, did you want to be this guy?
Yeah. Is there Mr. Narrow Fodder here? Mr. Narrow Fodder?
Narrow
This just
fodder
sounds like-
now.
Royal just reading the names anyway.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
You're right.
Well,
Am I wrong though?
if you're looking for
Okay.
Naruhodo, the lawyer, that's me, but
Ah! Mr. Narrow Fodder! Good, this is for you.
what the fuck?
It's a message from Mr. Saucy Nutsmeg.
Mr. Natsume? What's on the message? To me?
Nutmeg.
Not.
But why would a policeman be delivering a message from Mr. Natsume?
Exactly. What's going on? What's a Scotland Yard constable doing playing delivery boy at this time in the morning?
This is
So
Mr.
far,
Nutsmeg.
So far, there's been a lot of nervousness. Mr. Six and Don Trails this bar.
What are you waiting for? Let me see that.
Oh,
Well, this is most unexpected.
is something wrong, Mr. Sholmes?
It's a pornographic image.
Something wrong, Mr. Sholmes, he says. Have you not seen this note?
How could he fucking steal it? No, how could I have? Damn, he's just like
Still a
nonstop,
fester,
like
you
being
know?
a brat this whole time.
Oh Lord.
It would seem that London's criminals have no intention of letting the great detective rest.
Bar, does
God, it's tough
Sholmes
being
hit
me.
that button for you, Bar?
A new case calls a case of murder, no less. We must depart at once.
Murder?
Yes, murder. Call a cab. Time is of the essence.
But the trouble is,
Shush,
Maybe I-
we're out.
to read Mr. Natsume's note. I was thinking we ought to pay him a visit at his lodgings once we did.
There's no time for that. Oh, that would be entirely convenient. I thought we were just going to try to rush them somewhere else.
Convenient? What do you mean?
Well, it's all in here in this note, my dear fellow. The murder we must investigate took place at Mr. Moustache's lodgings.
Wait, what?
Wait, is the old man dead?
Oh, I'll find out who's
Is
dead.
the wife dead?
Oh no,
I'll hail a what is that? This is actually a word I don't know.
I don't know this that one either. Here.
Fiacre?
I thought I was just going to say farce, but
That's not
Nope,
farce
I don't know.
either. Oh,
I
let's
know.
go.
I thought, when I
Yeah.
first looked, I was like, maybe they misspelled farce.
Fiacre at once.
That sounds close enough.
What the fiacre are you meaning?
It was only yesterday that Soseki-san was in court and we were dispelling doubts about his innocence. And now, the very next day, there's a murder at the man's own address? May very well be the unluckiest man alive. Or so it seemed to us at the time. But we'll soon discover it was worse than we thought. Mm-hmm. February, 7:18 a.m. Mr. Natsume's lodgings, ground floor. Oh,
What in the actual goddamn?
what on earth?
Yeah, that too.
Oh my, the gentleman is deceased. Without question, he's dead.
Oh god, he's dead!
Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
Yeah, Bart is always worse than we think it's gonna be. Mr. Natsume!
Oh, why? Why is this happening? Why to me? I've only just got out of court yesterday. I was finally home after 2 days of misery. And then I wake up the next day to this? No other early bird should catch a worm like this.
That's true.
Woeful worm without wiggle.
I see you're in high spirits again this morning, Mr. Mustache.
Francie says, dang, that guy looks like he had it rough. Yeah, he just came off of a case where this guy motherfucker fucking put him on fucking chains as well.
Ah! Not the horrible Herlock Sholmes. Shove off. Show yourself the door. I never invited you.
This guy seriously curses Bart. Yeah.
Mr. Sholmes came here with us. I'm quite sure he'll be able to help you, Mr. Natsume.
I am entirely at your disposal, Mr. Mustache. What can I do for you?
What the fuck? Why is he here? Everyone's fucking here.
Here they are, already. The busybodies.
Ah, Inspector Gregson! What a pleasant surprise.
Pleasant, is it? Gives me heartburn every time I see your face at a crime scene, Sholmes.
I deduce, Inspector, that your heartburn is a result of your excessive consumption of fried foods.
Good morning, Inspector.
This is a crime scene. Don't you go touching anything.
Or good morning to you too, Sunshine. I guess, let's see, there's the body. Whoops.
Oi! Set hands off! You're gonna mess up my crime scene.
Oh, no, I just wanted to look. That's all.
No chance. I know your kind. You'll mess it up just by looking at it.
Someone's in the bad mood.
There's certainly some bad air in here, isn't there? I crack myself up.
I think
All
it's
right.
your fault, Mr. Sholmes.
Sounds like I better talk to the inspector first and try to curry some favor.
Too bad you guys didn't bring Iris. She's always gets on
Yeah.
his good side. So.
But I guess she was busy on the typing machine.
She's too busy, or he's too busy trying to make sure he doesn't find out her dad's dead.
That's
Mhm.
true.
A terrible thing to have happened.
It's only been 3 days since I was arrested for the incident on the pavement outside.
Yeah, like there's a character that got to want to voice, so I'm like trying to. I was like, see, we're gonna get to that.
And then, having finally regained my freedom, it starts happening all over again. Endless existence of excruciating experiences.
So the victim lived here on the ground floor, and your room is just one story up, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. In a way, we were neighbors, I suppose.
So did you know the victim? Were you friends? It's a long time just to say that. What's the matter with Soseki-san now?
He's
It was
going
a-
full seizure mode again.
It's an enough question, wasn't it? Why does he seem so shaken by it?
Well, I suppose he wasn't a complete stranger. But did he ever invite me to his room? Never! On my honor, I swear it.
What an extreme reaction. You're probably wishing you'd never asked now, aren't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
When we found him here, I felt wretched. Which is why I sent word asking you to come. through that inspector over there.
Okay, let's see if we can examine. Oh no, we can't examine the body yet. So, Inspector, what was the victim's name? Who was he?
Mr. William Shakespeare. He was a
Sham
lodger
Spear.
here. Shamspeare, sorry. Yeah.
What a
no,
sham.
Shakespeare. William Shamspeare. He was a lodger here. As you can probably tell, he was an actor. A bit of a dead loss as it happened. Just dead.
I guess Kato would be Sasato for now. I don't know.
Is Kato still around?
Anya?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okey-dokey.
Huh?
Mr. Shamsphere.
It was the landlord, old Mr. Garadeb, and the other lodger, Mr. Natsumi, who found him. The fella didn't rise his usual hour. Garadeb got worried and kicked the door down.
But doesn't Mr. Garadeb have a bad leg?
Yeah, you're right there. With one jittery, it was that jittery Japanese hunchback over there who actually had to kick it.
Really? Soseki-san.
The victim was pretty hard up, it seems. Even done some time inside for petty crimes. He had no money, no place to go, no friends. His only acquaintances were the people in his house. Miserable life and a miserable end to it.
So, what exactly is Mr. Satsumi still doing here? He's not involved in the investigation, so shouldn't you have sent him away from the crime scene?
Well, I'm not saying it's because the fellow looks odd or anything, or that he acts suspicious. But I thought it would be prudent to take a statement from the cohabiter.
You nearly said culprit there, didn't you?
Bullshit. You prove nothing.
Oh dear. Mr. Natsumi appears to be under suspicion again.
It certainly seems that way. He does just come across as such an odd fellow, doesn't he?
Poor man. How unfortunate.
Anyway, I can't say much until the coroner gets here.
Trancy, he's
But-
always moving around wildly.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think the fella's been a goner that long. Body's still warm.
Even if the inspector would allow it, I don't think I can bring myself to touch a dead body. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's Sholmes.
Yeah, why is he posing?
I don't know
like
what
an
you
imposter right now? Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing?
You need only observe to know it, my dear fellow, investigating naturally.
That doesn't look very natural.
Yeah, it doesn't at all. And also, welcome, Hoy. This is an amazing scene. Yeah, the Holmes definitely making a scene every time he is on the scene. Well, no. I hope you've been having a good one, a good start to your weekend as well. There's nothing natural about that pose.
Mr. Sholmes, have you made some miraculous discovery?
Patience, my dear madam, patience. We've not been here in this room for more than 5 minutes. So far, all I've managed to deduce is what actually happened.
Dang.
Damn.
My goodness. I'm so surprised.
I am very, very, very surprised.
But isn't that everything we need to know, Mr. Sholmes?
Chancy says I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm really tired. I like that. Oh, appreciate it. But definitely hope you have a good rest of your evening and sleep well as well, Trancy. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Have a good night, Twancy.
Good night, Trancy. All night.
Now that you propose the idea, I believe one could indeed see it that way. At the present time, I've managed to draw 2 incontrovertible conclusions. The first, that there was a physical struggle here last night in which the victim fought for his life.
Mr. Natsume, what's wrong? Is something that Mr. Sholmes said significant somehow?
No, don't mind me. Forget I was here.
Okay, no wonder everyone thinks he's so suspicious.
Seriously. When will he ever learn? And my second conclusion is that there was a poison lingering in the air here last night that passed the victim's lips.
God damn!
Ah!
Alright, Mr. Natsume, why are you reacting so extremely to Mr. Sholmes' deductions?
No, please. Pretend I'm not here. Invisible. Ineffable. Inscrutable. Insignificant. Why?
Impossible to ignore.
You must tell us everything, Mr. Sholmes. Spare no detail.
But of course, let the theatrical tragedy before us be unraveled by my great deductions, presented for your pleasure in 2 acts.
We've heard some truly astounding great deductions from Mr. Sholmes in the past. No doubt this will be no exception. What miracles will unfold before our eyes this time? Yeah, quote great.
So, my dear fellows, for your delight and wonder, let the curtain rise. For Herlock Sholmes, Logic and Reasoning Spectacular, Act 1.
Oh no.
Take a drink.
The great deduction game is what? Oh yeah, you definitely need to take a drink. This one.
All right.
Topic 1, cause of death.
Careful observation of the victim reveals to us the events that transpired in the disconsolate room last night. Foam at the mouth of the deceased clearly indicates the use of poison. Next to the victim, we notice a large dining plate, which contains, you will observe, soap. Oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
One half of a sizable bar of soap. Meaningful, indubitably. Why is the soap set so purposefully upon the dish, like the victim's last supper, in fact? Yes. Could it be that the man is about to eat it? Of course, the fork reveals the answer. It appears the young man's appetite was his undoing. Taking up arms in the forms of cutlery, the victim engaged in a deadly battle for his life. Yet the struggle against the hunger was in vain, for in the end he couldn't resist devouring the slippery feast.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
But London's foul soap is besmirched by foul poison. Yes, the victim's life was claimed by poison that tainted the contents of the plate.
I feel like that's just a thing of cheese. Or butter.
Listen, I'm deducing here.
I mean, he has
okay.
foam at the mouth, so maybe it's soap foam?
The soap and the lather about the young man's mouth are too perfectly matched to ignore.
You know, unexpectedly, this sounds kind of reasonable because of the soap.
The cause of death was clearly intoxication due to excessive ingestion of foul soap.
Who the fuck would eat soap?
Potentially this
To death.
guy?
Damn.
Though personally, I have a greater interest in the taste of foul candle wax, of course.
Hey, that's relatable. Can-
What do you mean that's relatable? Are you
Candy
eating candle
corn.
wax?
candy corn.
That's not the same
Candle wax
thing.
is not the same.
It has the texture what I imagine a candle would have. Suicide or murder.
Act 2. Wait, is this Act 2? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The cause of death identified, we proceed to Act 2, where we ponder the next question. Was this suicide a murder.
Damn, he looking all
He's-
sus. Why is he
he's
always looking so
so
sus? Like, I didn't think about it the first game, but now they're making it very obvious why they keep thinking he's suspicious. Yeah.
The audience will recall the death occurred during the victim's Last Supper. Did the man dine and die alone? This single teacup suggests the answer. To draw conclusions on such meager evidence would be foolish. However, certainly, the careful criminal could have absconded with his own cup to cover his tracks. Allow me to lift the veil of doubt, my dear fellow.
Get away.
Indeed, what reveals the answer, of course, is the broken lock. Though forced open now, at the time of the incident, this door was locked. And the sold key was in the victim's pocket. In other words, when the victim consumed the poison, he must have been alone. Alone with his inferior soap, from whence wafted an inferior scent.
He's been saucing out that inferior word this whole time.
His wax is much better. And with the acrid aroma lingering in the air, the victim met his end in tragic solitude. We can take comfort only in the fact that his soul was cleansed on its way to the hereafter.
By the
Alright.
soap.
You really said, this guy stinks!
He cleaned up his act.
No possible perpetrator.
This concludes the final act of Herlock Sholmes' Great Deductions.
How did this guy win cases before we came along to fix
I don't
everything?
think he has to win cases. He just has to put people in cuffs.
That's
Right, he's
fucked
just-
up.
He's just the pretty boy, okay? He's the poster child.
Yeah.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
There's just one thing, Mr. Sholmes.
It better be only one this time. You're disposed to identifying just one thing. Oh my god, really? Just, okay. Aren't you, Mr. Naruhodo? Pray, what concerns you?
Well, no matter how hungry he was, do you really think the man would have eaten soap?
Exactly.
It's quite apparent that the man had barely a penny to his name. It is a curious thing, but to one so destitute, soap can suddenly appear quite irresistibly appetizing.
How extraordinary!
Oh no, Sasada's falling for it.
Yes, yes, in truth, I have tried a little soap myself in the past.
You've eaten it, you mean?
Yes, my dear fellow. It was some time ago now. My postulation was that it would cleanse my gut.
It'll cleanse something, alright.
I really had to shit and it would not come out. I was
Oh,
hoping
boy.
to clean it with soap.
Oh.
As I writhed in agony on the floor and spit the contents of my stomach. Yes, I believe it did.
Uh-huh.
The experience taught me a valuable lesson. Soap is quite poisonous.
He's just back at his house in the bathroom on the floor, just going, Iris, help! And he's just squirming all around.
That's
no.
it. Then she'd be like, what'd you do this time? He's like, I ate the soap.
I
I
have
ate
to
the
say,
soap.
I ate that forbidden
Help.
soap.
Oh.
I have to say, Sherlock Holmes, or Herlock, I should say, is the epitome of why are the pretty ones so dumb.
I'm feeling quite tee-hee. It is an unpleasant taste that leads to great discomfort. In summary, I cannot recommend.
Believe me, I wouldn't eat it even if you did.
There's something that troubles me as well, actually.
Oh? What's that?
It's Mr. Natsume.
Don't worry about me! Ah!
I couldn't help noticing him shuddering and quivering out of the corner of my eye.
It's just cold. It's just cold.
Almost as if Mr. Sholm's deductions touched a nerve somehow.
Nonsense.
As if he was
cold.
subjected to this very same bullshit himself some time ago.
Well, that clenched teeth episode didn't last.
I think, judging by Mr. Natsume's reaction, the great detective deductions may need some gentle corrections in order to reach the actual truth.
Yes, Mr. Sholm's observations and deductions are sometimes a little too sharp. He has a tendency to hit the nail on the side of the head and drive it in an obtuse angle. He's just dancing. When he does that, it falls to us to straighten things out.
It's time to dance.
All right, then. Let's see what we can do. Also, Eddie, I could actually be right back. Use the restroom real quick again. Drink too much water.
Hi, chat.
Why?
I'm cold, chat. That's why Soseki keeps shivering. You know what
Yeah,
we do when it's cold.
You wouldn't help make him shiver like that. You wouldn't make you subject Adamine to that torture, would you?
Yes, they would. What are you talking about? They would subject me to that torture.
If they
Especially
were
Hoy.
if they were your chat, maybe. But I don't feel
No.
like Lyra's would do that.
No, I know. Oh, and boss, especially boss.
Oh,
I see
boss.
you over there. Boss would definitely subject me to that torture. Boss would,
Mhm.
Hoy would. Maybe not Trancy. T-Bar would. Maybe, bitch. Look me in the eyeballs and tell me you wouldn't. I understand you'll have to break your back looking down at me, but
Wow. It's pretty rough when you roast yourself, though.
I know. It's fine.
Oh no!
You would subject me to
Royal
torture.
didn't nap today.
How dare you?
I did indeed not nap.
We can tell.
I knew you would. I knew
She
you
is
would,
the
boss.
sleepy Kato
on.
queen.
It's sleep o'clock.
It's always
It's
sleep
always
o'clock.
Maybe depending on the torture.
I don't know.
Oh. You can
Oh,
wash your
no fun.
hands.
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Oh, surprisingly, there's no fire, though. I don't know.
Just hit with
No,
the
they were
okay.
torturing me instead.
What happened?
I've deduced that your chat, at least part of your chat, would have no issues subjecting me to torture.
What would they do? I would. What? I mean, depending on the torture, but probably, yeah. Wait, looks like you and Divals would. Wait, what?
See?
Nah.
Boss would, T-Bar definitely would.
Nah,
Hoy,
they're right.
potentially.
Don't talk about torture until you've already they think eating my finely aged bread is torture. All right, don't worry.
That
You
is
got nothing to
torture.
worry about, fam.
Yeah, I got nothing to worry about except random DMs throughout the week with pictures of your dog's butt and saying,
They're very carefully picked out. That's why I don't keep sending them. I was like, wait, I need to find a very special picture of my dog's butt. I was like, do I send this?
Oh.
I was like, nah, this is not very. This looks like any other butt picture. I need to send a special butt picture.
I can send you pictures of the Kezu's butt if you want.
no.
Hey yo, it's, you know that I will protect you with my dog's butt.
Butt on butt violence.
Whose ass would you rather see? Lyra's dog's ass or the Kezu's ass?
Yeah, exactly.
About none of them.
What? Oh, there was an option C. There's only A and B. But also, welcome,
I
boss.
feel-
Hope you have a good start of the weekend. Oh, what's up?
I feel like our local Herlock Sholmes reserves the right to make an option C.
Oh, are Herlock Sholmes? Oh, I guess okay. Herlock Sholmes would probably have an option C for everything.
Right.
And I will
Boss?
see myself out.
What?
Damn.
Bosses, which ass would you like to see? I'm out of here. No, they're very cute butts. Very edgy. It's a Yorkie butt. It's like, I think he's. It's,
Kezu's
about,
ass is very edgy.
I think it's like 4 or
got-
5 inches of width.
It's got blades in its ass.
He's
I'm
like
sorry.
10 inches long.
What?
Yeah.
See,
Shaped
would you
blade-
rather see Blade ass or Harley ass?
She had blades
Us
in
is,
it. Yeah?
Hmm.
So, I I guess it does do damage. Austin will single-handedly make Kezu extinct. Yeah, that's the right spirit, Austin.
No, it's just a little guy.
That's more than just a little guy. All right,
Look,
then let's see what we
I
can
don't
do.
want to hear it, Royal, unless you're gonna like all Kezus, okay?
Oh,
I
wait,
only
there's
like the
more.
white one. I don't like the red one.
She only likes one Kezu, very
Wait.
specific.
Wait, why not the red
yeah,
one?
the Kezu from Monster Hunter Stories. He's so cute.
Oh, okay,
the
that's
He has
only
that
different.
one,
happy
so-
little face.
No, well, she did
No,
shave the
I'm go-
Rise one though.
No, I'm just gonna send her all Kezus at this point,
No. Well, I guess.
Yeah.
including Mara, who is Kezu adjacent.
Oh, that's true.
Mine is different.
What?
No,
That is
same
pretty
thing.
much a Kezu.
It is
Nah.
Kezu.
Yes, we must pick out the keywords in Mr. Sholmes' quite brilliant deductions. And discreetly exchange them for something that makes a little more sense. If we could do that, I'm sure we'll arrive at what Mr. Sholmes meant to say in the first place.
In that case, are you ready for the second performance of the day?
It's time to dance!
Once again, my dear fellows, for your continued delight and wonder, let the curtain rise. For Herlock Sholmes, Logic and Reasoning Spectacular, Act 1.
No. Course correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Cause of death. Okay. Da-da-da. Let's skip until we get the option. No.
Well, that was one.
Okay, it didn't let us hold yet, so. Okay, I was like, I'll take that as well. Darkness, appreciate. Yeah, because usually it automatically pauses, I think, right? I don't see any button prompts at the bottom anyway. Okay, here it is. Fucking skeptical face. Well, you can't deny that a fork implies the man was eating something, or about to eat something.
Yes, that's true. If I were to decide to eat some soup, I would prefer to use a fork than to attempt it with chopsticks.
And of course, only half the bar of soap is left on the plate.
But might there not be some other explanation? Something material that proves whether or not the man really ate some soap?
Okay. Do you think he was drinking tea with his soap?
The cup's empty, so there's no way of knowing.
How about this for idea? Perhaps the cup was full of water, and he was dissolving soap in it so he could gulp it down as much down as possible?
Please remember that he may not actually have been the soap lover that he's been made out to be.
Alright. I suppose you'd eat soap with a fork, would you?
No. I don't think it's a question of which implement you'd use. You shouldn't eat soap, full stop.
But then why? Why does the man have a fork in his hand?
Oh dear. I understand your frustration, Mr. Nadahodo, but please don't take it out on me. The point is, if we decide the man used his fork to eat the soap, we wouldn't be changing Mr. Sholmes' deduction. So we really ought to consider some other clues.
Hello there, Jimmy. Like, what? I was like, there was just the one time you didn't get bullied here.
Hello,
No.
Jimmy Jam.
Then hope you have a
Hello,
good
Jimmy.
evening. Yeah. Day is looking up to seeing you around here, Jimmy. I don't know. Okay, let's see now. Where?
What's like the stain on the table? Can you look at that or no? Oh, I guess
Doesn't
not.
look like it.
Hmm.
Interesting that's not letting me.
Is there anything in the cup?
floor.
Oh,
There's his hat.
oh, the
Yeah,
other
there's
soap.
another.
Okay, another piece of soap. Oh, okay. So I guess this proves he didn't eat soap because it's broken off. Look! There's always soap on the floor here. Mr. Shamsphere must really have loved this stuff. Also, welcome Nora. Nora says, why did the blind Mai fell in the well? He didn't see that well. Blind mind fell in the well. He didn't see that well. Ah. Okay, yeah, but he couldn't see that well, and he couldn't see the well. That makes sense. And also, welcome, Nora. Also, hope you're having a good evening as well. Hope you both your weekends are starting good for you too.
Let's not jump to conclusions, Mr. Naruhodo. Look closely at this soap. Do you see that it would fit together perfectly with the half bar on the table?
What the? How can that be?
I think that they are two halves of the same bar that broke apart.
Okay, so I guess we'll present that. That means he didn't eat it. Present. Of course, the other piece of soap reveals the answer. I don't know. Could it be that the man was about to eat it? Of course, the other piece of soap reveals the answer.
It being the other half of the soap on the table. In short, the victim was not eating the soap at all.
Also, Echo redeems a hydrate, so everyone be sure to drink up as well. Thank you as well, Echo.
But it's obvious, really. But no depths of hunger could drive any man to attempt to eat soap.
Man, this guy says two different things.
Oh yeah, he's like, what? It has to be this thing, absolutely. It's like, oh, and then he just switches without.
This very specific, absolutely identifiable thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even I, with my unquenchable thirst for practical knowledge, took only a single bite.
That begs the question of how the man was poisoned, because there's no sign of any food on the table.
An excellent observation, Mr. Naruhodo, and one that furnishes us with the answers we seek.
Hmm.
For
Okay.
London's foul soap is besmirched.
I think this one's replaying. Mr. Sholmes is still
Yeah.
pushing the soap argument then.
Perhaps he's suggesting the man licked the soap rather than ate it.
If soap in London is that poisonous, I don't think I want to be washing my hands with it. But there are no signs of any food in this room at all.
Of course, food isn't the only thing that passes people's lips, is it?
Right. But we raised... I guess there is a teacup still. We say yes. A Western vessel for the serving of infusions of dried tea leaves.
It's a teacup, Mr. Naruhodo. As you well know, stop putting on airs. And it's empty.
Ah, so we've already established the victim wasn't eating soap when he died. However, there's significant evidence to suggest that he was drinking tea.
My thoughts exactly.
Okay. Yes, the victim's life was claimed by poison that tainted the teacup.
Indeed, cups have been the vessel of choice for practicing poisoners over the centuries. And it would appear that the victim drank every last drop.
There's no sign of food anywhere in the room. Oh no.
I hate this
Oh my
which
God,
leads
like-
us to the immutable conclusion.
It's like a perfect shot and he just slides in.
The cause of death was clearly intoxication due to the ingestion of poison contained in the teacup.
No. Poison in the tea. No.
Calm down.
Okay, let's see. This will be the same until we get to our first change. Fucking Natsume. Ta-da-na. Ah, the Western vessel for infused hot drinks again. It's already featured heavily in our deduction so far.
Yes, we can imagine that shortly before his death, Mr. Shamsphere was having a drink of tea. There would be nothing remarkable about that, but what troubles me
is Mr. Natsume's reaction when he heard Mr. Sholmes suggest it. There's more to this deduction than it seems.
We must closely examine the scene of the crime again for some more clues.
Okay, let's see.
No, wait, there's something in his hand!
There is?
It's another teacup!
Oh, what the fuck? Is it good eye, Kato? Let's see. It's another Western vessel for infused.
It's a teacup! And it's too empty.
Given that he's actually holding this one in his hand.
We can assume that this is a cup from which Mr. Shamsphere was actually drinking.
But if that's the case, this changes everything. Everything we've deduced to now is turned on its head. I have a bad feeling about this. I almost don't want to say it.
Yes, I know exactly how you feel.
No. Turns out Mr. Natsume was here. Did the man dine and die alone? This other teacup suggests the answer. Yes, there were 2 teacups in this room all along. Man. Oh no, this will be Soseki about to be sussed out. In other words, this is a strong indication that at the victim's Last Supper, there was a guest present.
At the very least, we can now say with certainty that somebody else was here in the room last night, taking tea with the victim.
What are you talking about? Utterly, unbelievably, unjustly, unreasonable.
Okay, and I think this is a repeat. In which case, the more we can do about this possible guest at the table. Oh wait, I guess it's new then.
Well, allow me to lift the veil of doubt, my dear fellow.
You mean to say you know who exactly was in this room at the time of the victim's death? Oh, okay, this is
Indeed.
the same.
Oh, that's... Yep.
Okay. I'm not sure I like where this deduction is going now.
I'm afraid it's too late to go back to the what is this?
Halcyon? 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 Halcyon?
Halcyon days of eating too much soap.
And also, welcome, Ghost Reaper. Hope you're doing well. I hope you do Halcyon. Oh, appreciate the pronunciation.
Halcyon. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, doing pretty good. Been enjoying going further in the story for this, but I hope you're doing well as well, Ghost Reaper. Hope it's also, let's say, the start of the weekend's been treating you good as well. But identity of the guest who was in here last night when the victim passed away is... Yeah, joining us for our visual no level collab for our last 15 minutes as well. It's something I have a very bad feeling about.
Well, you can try to ignore your feelings, but we cannot ignore the truth, Mr. Naruhodo.
Just got off Repo, another separate Marvel Rivals. That does sound like a lot. Well, actually, I guess Repo does look like fun. Although it looks like stress or too scary for me. But okay, I hope the game goes well as well for Marvel Rivals as well. Gross. I suppose not. Time to look around again. Okay, let's see.
Empty bottle.
Bottle.
It's empty.
Empty of liquid, but full of air. Makes you think, doesn't it?
It makes me think that you're full of hot air. We should be thinking about who else was in the room at the time.
Father, Susato-san's quip and response was cleverer than my original riddle. At first glance, it seems that the only things in this room are makeshift stage and the costumes. I overlooked these 3 books initially.
I wonder what they are. Let's see. The titles read... The Picture of Monsieur Lecure, Canterbury Yearnings, and A Meal for Gaborian.
Wait, I'm sure I've heard of these titles before. Oh,
I'm just laughing.
that makes sense. It just could be an. Oops.
Oh. It could just be an incredible coincidence, but that's the exact same 3 books that Mr. Natsume purchased the other day.
What? Yes, on the day of the unfortunate incident when Miss Green was stabbed. Soseki-san had just been to a bookshop and bought them that night. Oh, that's right.
And now these 3 titles are here in the room of the victim.
Yet Mr. Natsume claims never to have been here before. What does this mean, do you think?
I really don't know what to make of it.
Oh, well, I guess. Pile of familiar books. All right. Candle. Even Mr. Shamspear didn't eat candles, it seems.
We've already established that he didn't eat soap either.
You think perhaps the guests brought this candle here last night?
Even if he or she did, does it reveal anything about the guest's identity?
Good point. There goes my idea. Snuffed out like that candle will be.
If you sigh so deeply, Mr. Naruhodo, you're in danger of blowing out the flame.
Okay. Let's present the books and sell out Mr. Natsume. Indeed. What reveals the answer, of course, is the pile of familiar books.
Quite so. It's no mere coincidence that these 3 titles are here in this room. It links to the truth.
That's the luck of the ages as well. Also, hope you're feeling better. And also, actually, Sithis says, phew, I only took a nap. Also, hope you had a good nap as well, Sithis. I hope you guys are having good starts of your weekends as well.
Hi,
Mr.
Aegis.
Oh, hello, hello.
Hello.
Mr. Natsume. Mr. Natsume, you purchased these books 4 days ago at a second-hand bookshop.
That's just coincidence.
In that case, you'll be able to bring the same 3 titles from your own room, would you not?
Also, hope the cat was able to keep you so company as well, Sithis.
This very moment.
No, never. Non-negotiable.
If you can't bring your own copies here, it proves that these 3 books are in fact yours. Having purchased the books 4 days ago and returned to your lodgings, you were arrested the very next day. So you could conceivably have brought the books here on the evening, but you never mentioned that.
In other words, you could only have brought these 3 books here to the victim's room.
Are we dancing?
I guess so.
I don't
We
know
are
what is
now.
No,
going.
it's showing him walking, that's all.
Also appreciate the hydrate as well, Tabby. Oh, not everyone woke up.
Last night, having returned to your lodgings after the trial concluded at the Old Bailey.
And also hope you're having a good evening as well. You guys are coming at the tail end of the stream because I do have to end a little early today. So we got 10 more minutes. I hope you guys are all having a good one so far.
In short, there's only one possible conclusion.
Soseki's a real being? Yeah, you need to be protected.
The victim died here in this room last night as a result of poisoning.
I lurked the whole time. Enjoy the stream. Oh, I'm glad that you've been enjoying yourself here, Tabby. That's the most important thing, but also appreciate the lurk as well. It definitely does help out a lot. But yeah, I hope this whole evening and the start of the weekend's been treating you good so far. And that same night, the victim had a visitor.
And that visitor
No. Was you.
was
Mrs.
you, Mr. Soseki Natsume.
Natsume.
You have to trust yourself and just read it, Lyra.
Oh, right.
We had the was you at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. I was like, oh, wait, is this the line? Okay.
Thus concludes the final act of Herlock Sholmes' Great Deductions.
Isn't this case 3? No, this is case 2 of the second game because case 1 of the last game earlier was the tutorial for this is resolved. So this is the second game of the duology, and this is the second case of the second game. That's a good call out. I think Natsumi might be the third case of the last game though. Meow says a cat. Ah, meow back at a cat. Meow back at the cat.
You're so fat!
Ah, this is great with their balls.
Not again. Not again. Not again.
My brain is too small for all this. Nah, you actually had really good memory. I didn't remember which case number, but 3 sounds like it was for the last one. You may need some laxatives, says boy. I was also thinking.
Not again!
Oh no.
Well then, Mr. Natsume. It would appear you're gonna have to accompany me down to the yard. Again.
But wait! Hold your horses!
Also, welcome. You've become such a regular part of my daily life. It kind of bugs me if I don't open Twitch now. Oh no. Well, I always appreciate seeing you around as well, Falcon. But also hope you have a good break from work now that it's the weekend.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see you around.
Door, key, locked, entry, exit, entirely impossible.
He's so flustered, he's being even stranger than normal.
What? You think that's an alibi? You could have just made a copy.
What?
You live in the same building after all. And you'd have plenty of opportunity, I'm sure.
And I could do some Brian shifts. Same. I was like, maybe I'll pass by In and Out.
But
This is also wishes to have unlimited fish and chips. That sound like a good deal.
misery me!
Sorry, sir. You'll get your chance to give your side of the story later.
Ah, it's great to see the regular scheduled voice acting by the boys or girls or boys too. Yeah. Although unfortunately I'll be out for 2 Fridays, so this will be the last one. But I'm glad to last one for 2 weeks only. Then I'll resume normal schedule as long as everyone's available. But
I won't even recognize you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you guys could do be collabs without me.
The facts speaks for themselves, Mr. Mustache.
So look, otherwise this man is gonna shake apart someday. He definitely does. Look like he could just make his own earthquake.
Ugh, you horrible Herlock shows.
He really has found himself an arch rival now, hasn't he?
Come on now, no dilly-dallying. Outside, there's a carriage waiting.
Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. I never imagined I'd be in this position again, but you have to help me. Please, please. I'm innocent.
Alright, I understand. We'll come to your cell later and talk about it. Falcon says, I'm still swamped by work. I can't find the time to stream, but I force myself it's gonna be 0 energy. I don't want that. Yeah, it's definitely more important to focus on like getting used to your work-life balance first before you pick up streaming again. Oh yeah, that's totally understandable. Hey, you guys get it too. Yeah, I think with my previous job, I definitely could not have maintained work plus stream. Well, Lara's saying we'll never finish the case until May. No, we'll definitely finish this by. Oh fuck. Huh. It might not. No. It'll be beginning of April in 2 weeks, and then it'll be May. We'll finish it on May.
Oh, we get to do this. Oh, it's not my birthday. Okay, we're good.
And one more thing.
Oh, yes.
My poor little kitty cat. Please give him his breakfast for me.
I'm surprised the other character didn't come back up. And so, his evil curse still apparently unbroken. Soseki-san found himself once again the prime suspect in a case of murder. Thanks to the incriminating deduction of the great detective.
My dear fellow, that honor belongs to you.
Who sent our friend to jail. Well, at least that means Inspector Gregson is no longer here. You can examine the crime scene in more detail now.
Yes, that's right. Ah, and of course.
What?
Have you forgotten what the inspector mentioned before? It was the landlord, Mr. Gary Deb, who discovered Mr. Shamsphere.
Ah, Mr. John Garridem. Yes.
I expect we could find him in his sitting room on the top floor as usual.
Right. We must remember to go and talk to him later then. I'm surprised he just left the body here. Okay, I was just gonna try to inspect this one.
And so I was gonna say, we're at 3 minutes. Do we want
Yeah.
to go down this rabbit hole?
Oh no, I just wanted to see the body, see what they say for the body, because I was like, what did they say for this again?
Oh, the poor man. So young to die. Do you suppose it was a very painful death, being poisoned as he was?
I don't know. All I can do is hope that he'll be reborn to a better life.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I wonder. Do you think that putting our hands together in a Japanese prayer will help a British soul?
Sorry?
I made sure I had reference at the ready, just for such an occasion as this, actually. This book is entitled The Beginner's Guide to Praying for the Departed, the British Way. I'll just reread it now. One moment.
There's quite a spine on that book, isn't there? Oh, alright. Damn, okay, I thought that was gonna be that one. I was waiting for this one other character that I knew Kato would want to voice. But yeah. You guys have any... Oh, so yeah, once again, for everyone here on the stream, I did have to end this a little early just because I have some late night driving I gotta do. But other than that, everyone here, do you have any last comments, questions, concerns to say with everyone here?
Fire chicken.
Fire chicken. Oh yeah, you always about
Fire
that fire chicken. I don't know.
Fire chicken?
Fire chicken's tail could be severed. Did you know that?
Yeah. What, you've been trying to grab it by the tail?
I love grabbing it by the tail. You have no idea.
Oh, actually, you can grab a secret by the tail. I saw the animation
Aw.
for it. You can like hop on it and everything.
What the fuck?
So we think Mr. Shamsphere is dead. I mean, that was clearly Mr. Sholm's deduction. Are you gonna doubt that now, Sithis? But also, yeah, we'll surely get this case solved by the end, before May happens, right? Okay, we'll be gone for 2 weeks. It'll be April, and then maybe there is a but. Okay, actually, there's a decent chunk of April events, but surely we'll have this done before May for this second case of the entire game. Well, no. But all right. And so you guys all good then?
I think so.
Yes. Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
All right, then I'll figure out who we can send you off to. But again, since this is a collab, I won't have individual goodbyes. Although, again, other announcements once more. I will be gone from March 19th to March 29th, but I will be back to regular streaming right after that. We'll probably do some First Berserker and play the whatever the title is included in the title update for Monster Hunter. But I'll have 2 more streams. I believe I'll be back here on Sunday and Tuesday. Also, heads up on the Sunday stream, I will be a little later. I think around 7:30, 7:30 to 8, I believe. Have a good break. Appreciate it. I hope you guys are all gonna still be well as well for the next 2 weeks too. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday too. All right, let's see. Is Claudia still streaming? Let's see. I've never actually had the opportunity to raid. We'll just send you off to Claudia. I don't know how close it is to end, but this is the first time I've ever seen ended soon enough to end a better place. So let's say I'll send you off to Claudia Moneta. Claudia Moneta. And we'll start in 10, 9, 8,
4,
7,
17, 31,
82.
5,
100. 94.
3, 9,
Z.
7, 6,
What?
84.
Where's the button for this?
I don't know.
Wow. Were we not even in the countdown? Not for real.
Hello?
Oh, wait.
Chat, help.
Are we still here?
Right now.
Chat,
All right,
help.
there we
We're
go.
stuck.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
no,
lie.
you guys are
You're
okay.
not
But
awake.
yeah, good night. Good night.